What's up, D fam? Welcome back to the greatest Houston-based podcast in the world, the Weekly D Podcast. I'm your host, Danny G. That's Mr. AOZ, and today we are joined by two very special guests coming from our brother podcast, Accidental Chaos. We got the incredible Mr. Birdie Dietz, and we also got Bowen.
Wow, he gets incredible. We also got awesome. Okay. I had a joke planned too, but you fucked up my rhythm. Thanks a lot. Okay.
You're a drummer. You're in charge of the rhythm.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Your job, goddammit.
My job
Same
was to show
Bowen,
up today.
right? It still doesn't do his fucking job.
My job was to show up today. That's all I did.
But yeah, so this is the Thanksgiving episode. So we're gonna get all into all sorts of Thanksgiving stuff. We have a very special little thing we're gonna do at the end of this podcast. But let's get right into it. How have you guys been?
Want to draw straws, Chris?
Yeah, okay. You go first.
Not a whole lot been going on my end. We've been just doing a lot of work, just getting prepped for the holiday. On the Accidental Chaos side, we decided to forego doing a new episode, so we dug up an episode we didn't drop back in September, and now we're going to frame it as like a SpongeBob-style lost episode. And it's like, yeah, we always planned this. So it turned out pretty good. So that drops tomorrow. So
nice. Okay. So that'll be... Oh, we'll probably drop this the same day. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna do minimal editing just to get it out on time for Thanksgiving.
Give the fans a double penetration, double dose of...
What about you, Bowen?
I don't know how to follow up that. Same. Work. Yeah. Nothing really exciting.
Alan, how have you been?
Same.
Y'all motherfuckers suck, bro.
Chris, I feel like you're selling yourself short because this is the first I've seen of this haircut.
Yeah, new haircut.
Dude, that's the first we've seen of Bowen, dude. For a second there, I thought it was Sid the Sloth when he first popped in. I was about to say, damn, he survived the Ice Age. But, well, I mean, we've also been cranking out episodes. We actually have a couple pre-recorded to release throughout the weeks in preparation for the holidays. We also recently just had a Friendsgiving here at my place where Alan got roasted for about 30 seconds, which was, I wish I would have recorded it because his wife jumped in on it. And literally, it was like roasting a marshmallow. We just went at it until we couldn't go no more.
Say where my brain went when I heard y'all roasted Alan for Thanksgiving. I'm like, so is this the leftovers we're sitting with?
It's the dollop we got left with.
The dollop. Okay.
Dollop,
big
cool
ass
whip.
dollop. God damn.
Cool whip. But yeah, no, we had Friendsgiving. It was pretty cool. I made a turkey for the first time in my life, which that came out decent and didn't come out dry. So you're doing something wrong, Chris, if your shit's dry.
I don't make my fucking turkey, bro. I'm telling you, white people turkey. If it's dry, it's made by white people.
Okay.
We've been through this.
Alan's wife brought in all the sides, so thank you to your wife, Alan, for doing that. He had her slaving away in the kitchen. He volunteered her to cook like 6 different sides.
Took her about like 8 hours.
Fucking Alan.
You say he volunteered her or she volunteered?
No, he volunteered her.
Okay.
No. She volunteered. I told her, I was like, you don't have to make all this food. She's like, no, I want to because that's what I want to eat.
True. Okay, that's factual.
So
okay.
we had a shitload of food. My friend came in. He brought ribs. So it was a somewhat unconventional Friendsgiving. Then we played this game called Spin the Dare, which if you guys never played it before, definitely recommend it.
Spin the Dare. Hybrid. Is that the thing that made you piss your pants that I saw on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking ridiculous dares. One of them was let someone pour water down my pants to make it look like I pissed myself.
It was water. I believe that.
A picture. We had one friend drop down on all fours and imitate animals that we called out for about 60 seconds. That was hilarious. My dog tried to hump him while he was on all fours.
So he did a really good job, Jesus.
Yep. But yeah, so with that being said, let's get right into Thanksgiving. What's one of y'all's favorite like Thanksgiving foods or your go-to food?
Honey glazed ham. That's all I got.
That's all you got, Mason?
What turkey that's been dropped in the
in
the hedges? Well, see, I'm a turkey defender. I feel like if it's made properly, it's really versatile. I mean, you can take those leftovers. You can go the taco route. You can go the sandwich route.
Hey, you can eat turkey?
Yeah, I've done poultry again for about 3 years.
I keep forgetting.
I appreciate that you've paid enough attention to remember that era, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Thanks.
You're a vegetarian or vegan?
I was pescatarian for like 6-7 years.
Shit. How'd that work out?
It was great until it just got really expensive.
Yeah. Price of salmon went up.
But, probably, yeah. If we're going outside of turkey, sweet potato casserole.
Potato casserole. Ooh, that's a good one. Alan, what you got?
I don't like sweet potatoes.
Okay.
I don't like sweet potatoes. I
Yeah,
don't know what it is. I don't like sweet potatoes.
I like the fries though. The fries are good.
No, I would have to say it's either the dressing or like whatever pie someone brings.
Pies? Okay.
I don't like pie. So I got you, Mason. You like sweet potatoes, I don't like pie.
Damn.
Dang.
Well, this is such an aggressive podcast to start off with.
We're just gonna kill each other by the end of it. No foreshadowing.
Did you plan that?
Actually.
So, sweet potato casserole, ham, pie. I think my favorite thing is mashed potatoes. That's my favorite thing besides turkey when it's done right.
You just keep saying that every time, aren't you? Besides turkey,
look, my family usually we either fry a turkey or we bake a turkey. Never had a dry turkey in my life, but that might just be because we use a lot of butter when we make a turkey. I
don't think my dad uses a lot of butter. I think it's mostly herbs and spices, and just puts it in the oven for like
that's
4
why
hours.
he's fucking drying it out with the oregano and shit.
I don't fucking know, dude. That's
I
why
thought he
I eat the
preferred
ham.
to soak his poultry in vinegar and ketchup and mustard.
That's the chicken. That's a completely different recipe. I hate that shit too. That shit's nasty. I love ketchup, but it's fucking disgusting.
Okay, let's talk about the foods we don't like, since y'all have such strong opinions.
This just keeps getting more and more hostile.
Creamy casserole. Is there anything you hate, Mason?
I mean, by default, I don't like corn, so anything that features it.
Like no cornbread.
Great band,
the band's all right.
God damn it.
But outside of that, because that's more of a technicality, I've never had green bean casserole, but my brain will not let me try it because it looks like dog puke.
It does, but it doesn't taste like it.
Yeah, it tastes
Have
pretty
you
good.
tasted dog puke to be able to make that comparison?
I plead the fifth.
I was gonna say, if there's anyone on this podcast that might have, at some point it's gonna be.
Why would that be me? No, that's right. Whenever me and Mason were in high school, I would make a bunch of random concoctions at Denny's and then drink it.
Yeah.
Or
You seem like that
smart.
type of kid, Bowen. You seem like the kid that ate crayons and Elmer's Fud.
We were in our 20s.
No, it was late teens. Yeah, so we were in our 20s. Fuck.
Do you eat Elmer's glue too?
Not in my 20s.
You grew
Now
up
in your 30s, a new page.
I can always go back. You're right. Get some more brain damage. That's fine.
Alan, besides sweet potato casserole, what else do you hate?
Cranberry jam.
That shit's weird.
Dude, that
I don't even know
I don't
even know how you're supposed to eat it. Like,
I'm not
You're
even
supposed to
lying.
put it on the
sense.
turkey, and it's supposed to
Your
smell
mouth.
cranberry
With the
sauce.
turkey. That
Yeah,
shit's
no.
fire in
No,
turkey sandwiches.
I don't fuck with that.
Put a
No.
little bit of that in there, some cheese.
Yeah, it's good as an accent, like as a jam or a spread.
I like the jam.
Yeah. Well, goddamn, guys.
What about you,
Your
Danny?
guys'
What do
energy
you hate?
is so amazing today. Like,
Blame
I
Bowen.
have to give y'all props.
What'd I do?
Bowen and Alan are just are the
Bowen.
lowest energy people I've ever met in my life.
I'm uncultured as well. In my defense.
So, do you all know how Thanksgiving started?
Yeah, the Pilgrims and the Indians and the friends. I watched Bear in the Big Blue House.
No, but do you know like when it became a national holiday?
I don't fucking know, like what when it wasn't like 1752.
When the textbooks needed to embellish how Pilgrim and Native relations actually work.
Actually, so I did some research on Thanksgiving today, surprisingly. And Thanksgiving was created as a national holiday in 1816 by President Abraham Lincoln. Fun fact.
Wait, 1816?
1816. Yep.
1860, I heard 18. I was like, Lincoln wasn't president in 1816. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Why?
I think I read that right. Hold on, I might be dyslexic.
You might have
That
pulled
doesn't
a me.
sound right now. You're questioning me and you're making me...
So the man who canonized Thanksgiving had the word ham in his name, so I guess that means Bowen's on the right side of history.
Oh, damn.
Right? Well,
That is
1863.
Okay.
63, not 60, yep.
Was it because of like the Civil War or some shit? He was
It
trying
was
to
during the Civil War.
was he like trying to like divert eyes from it? And, like, hey, no, we're all family. Come eat turkey.
He
Don't
just
shoot
wanted
each
to watch
other.
some football.
Right?
The Lions are playing. Let's go.
Dude, imagine what the first Thanksgiving must have been like if it was during the Civil War. Like if you had family in the North and the South. That's probably like a modern day Democrat family having one MAGA supporter showing up to Thanksgiving.
He was the uncle too, like the weird uncle. I was like, hey, you're from the Confederacy. We're the Union.
Right. Dude, that shit must have been so long. If you think about it, it's funny.
It gets worse the more I think about
it. It really does. I'm like, fuck, dude. That was what, the year before? 64? I think so. Before it ended? I don't remember. That's weird. Okay.
The South shall rise. Okay, that's nice. Past the cranberry.
Can I have that sweet potato pie?
Sweet potato. Well, there you go.
If it was Bowen back in the day, he'd probably shoot somebody over some dry turkey.
Honestly, probably. Unless they appease me with the ham. Yeah, I would shoot somebody for dry ass turkey, yeah. You're like, we're in the middle of a war, bitch. You had your offering, you fucked it up, now you die.
I always took you for more of a pressed ham type of guy. Pressed
ham? Spam?
I've never had spam before.
You've never had spam before?
I never had spam before, and I want to now because I saw there's a YouTube channel called The Boys Try Out all the spams, and they ranked it, and there's some interesting spam. I'm like, I should try this just because it looks like it would be either really entertain me or probably make me sick, and I feel like I need some enjoyment in my life. So I live on the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, never had spam.
Spam's not that bad. I've had it before.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good.
It's kind of expensive now to be considered like.
What the fuck is expensive now?
That is true.
This piece of cardboard was $20 and I did pay full price.
Holy shit!
But yeah, yeah.
Why was there a Kinko's receipt next to that?
He went to go print it.
Don't harsh my rep. I don't play proxies. Speaking of playing cards, I don't know if anyone else has done it, but they launched that new Pokemon PCG Pocket, basically TCG Pocket, where you can play the card game from your phone. It's actually pretty entertaining, but I'm also a huge nerd, so pretty sure only me has been playing it. Yeah, okay, never mind. Carry on.
Oh, I still play it on his phone.
You play it?
Pokemon?
The one for the Game Boy.
Yeah, TCG Pocket.
You're talking about Magic.
No, TCG Pocket. I'm talking about Pokemon.
I'm talking about Danny. Danny was talking about Magic, and I was like, yeah, no, I deleted that shit.
I used to have Arena on there, and then they didn't have what I wanted
time
to play.
For that shit.
Honestly, Arena does take fucking hours to load, but yeah.
How does the arenas work though? Like, do you load up the cards that you've bought?
Basically, you basically kind of like whenever I did it, you get like a pre-constructed deck of cards, and then you just load up, and then you can either get battle bots to get more cards or battle the actual people. I didn't battle any actual people, so I don't actually know what you get for rewards for actually like participating in PvP. It's like a synergy card game.
You mean to tell me I could have been fighting bots this whole time?
Yeah, dude, you could have been fighting bots the entire time.
He was all happy he was winning too.
Oh, I wasn't winning. I was losing, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Dude, I know Blake only plays Magic on Arena, and it's really annoying.
Really?
Yeah. Because he has a bunch of commander decks now, but all he does is play on Arena. And I'm like, dude, bro, you're in the group chat. Play Magic.
Did I tell y'all I ran into him the other day?
Not fucking for real?
Yeah, so like HoneySuckle, one of our good friends, sponsor, hooks me up with these awesome seltzers every now and then. They actually have a bar now in downtown Houston. And we went out to it because we've been helping them get their comedy night running. So every Thursday night they do free open mic shows there. And the first one that they had was 2 weeks ago, and I went up there, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Blake!" And we're just like mingling with all the comedians that were coming through and kind of helping them figure out where they had to be.
Was there by himself?
Cool. Yeah, he was there by himself.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
Yeah, we shared a couple nectar seltzers from HoneySuckle. If you've never had them and you'd like to partake in the THCs, these are great. They're 5 milligrams of Delta 8.
Don't we get a discount from that or no? Or just you?
Yeah. No, we get a discount. 20%, 15% off if you use our link or promo code.
Do they deliver now? I forget.
Yeah, you can order them online.
Okay.
Yep. All their products are available online, so you can go to honeysuckle.com/weeklyD.
That's our product placement.
I think that's it.
No, he showed me the link the other day, and that thing is long. I was like,
No, that was a specific link for a specific product, which I think it takes you straight to the nectar seltzers.
Okay.
Yeah, since that's what we're pushing the most on. All right, do any of y'all have like funny Thanksgiving stories or like horrible Thanksgiving experiences?
Oh, I do. I think.
Go for it.
Yeah. I was like 10, and I really wanted ice cream after like the Thanksgiving dinner, and we had like my dad's brother over with his family, my mom's sister with her family, and so I like putting when I was a kid I like putting like the big tub of ice cream in the microwave, and apparently you're not supposed to do that, to defrost it. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you defrosting ice cream?
So I want the scoop easier, bro. I was 10. I had weak little arms. What do you mean?
I've never
Like-
heard of someone
like-
defrosting ice cream.
It's
The
like a
whole point of it to be frozen.
Well, yeah, frozen, but easier to fucking scoop out, bro. Ice cream's hard when you're 10 years old. You don't have any muscles.
You never heard of just leaving it out for a couple minutes?
I'm impatient, bro. ADHD. So yeah, so I put it in there, right? And then like my mom got mad at me. So like I opened the microwave and I out of like frustration, I like whipped it out and I threw the little glass disc in the microwave. It came flying out and it shattered over the floor. So of course I got in trouble. And then like 5 seconds later, my cousin pointed at my foot and it was covered in blood. And so 'cause
Nice.
a little piece of it, like it was fun. It was kind of funny thinking about it now. And like a little piece of it, like cut my big toe like that much, and it like bled out for like 30 minutes. We were in the bathroom making sure it wasn't have any glass in it. So I was just freaking the fuck out. I just remember my whole sock was was soaked in blood, and I was like, well, granted, I had a little tiny feet because I was 10 years old, a little baby. I still have tiny feet, but that's besides the point. But yeah.
I'm so tempted to just like override what you just said.
But yeah, that's like that's one of the things I remember the most because my parents like went from being super mad to being super worried because I thought I was like I had glass in my foot and I was like I had to go to hospital because it wouldn't stop bleeding. And I remember it was like I don't know what's going on. First you're mad, first you're fucking mad at me. Now you're like, oh, first we're so sorry. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck do you
So
mean?
they were more worried about the inconvenience of having to drive you to the hospital on
I think so.
Thanksgiving.
That sounds about right for my
It's
parents,
Thanksgiving,
honestly.
I mean.
A little 10-year-old kid could lose his fucking toe, but oh, we gotta go to the hospital on Thanksgiving. God damn it.
Okay, so it's time to carve the turkey, bro.
It'll add moisture to it.
Carve yourself.
Alan, you ever have some bad Thanksgiving experiences?
years ago, wife's grandpa, when he was still alive, I think it was like the last Thanksgiving we had with him, and he was so proud of the ham that he made. He was so proud of it, and I mean, we had it the year before, and it was actually really good. So we were all kind of excited to get the ham this year, and I'm trying to remember where he had it. I think he was trying to I think he had smoked it this time. And so then he was bringing it inside, and to get into the kitchen from the back door, there's a step. Well, he was trying to look for the step while carrying the ham, and when he looked down, the whole aluminum pan just flipped over and it landed on the ground.
No way.
And he was screaming and crying. He's like, oh, no. He was picking it up. He's like, it's still good. It's still good. We can still eat it. He set it on the table, cut it up for everybody. Didn't even wipe it or nothing. We were just like, yeah, maybe this year's not a good year for him.
Well, bro, 5-second rule.
So
then
you
he said-
literally took Bowen's dad's recipe and put it on your table?
But what's really funny, the funny part was he was like, I just mopped. Well, we cleaned up the juice that spilled. No, he didn't just mop. The whole bunch of dirt just got picked up by the paper towel. We're like, yeah, no.
Bro, 5-second rule, man. I would have gone
No.
I guess all white people do make their turkey the same way, huh?
for it.
I think Mason's onto something. What about you, Mason? You have a Thanksgiving horror story?
Well, the Thanksgivings themselves are pretty standard for me. I don't think I have any horror stories related to the actual holiday. But 2012, so I would have been 18. I did have to go in that night and work an overnight at Walmart. And of course, that was once they began doing Black Friday the night before. So I basically was there for the Black Friday rush. And I'd heard stories, and I always thought that they were overblown. I didn't realize, like the South Park Game of Thrones crossover where it's about Black Friday. I'm like, it's not really like that. No, it's like that. And I figured that out the moment they gave me my station, and they said, you are tasked with guarding this stack of TVs. What do you mean? What do you mean guarding it? You'll see. And the number of grown-ass adults that I had to basically swat away like dogs, like, no, shoot, smacking their hands and stuff like that, trying to take because because they would do deals at certain times of day. So it's like at 10 p.m. we do the TVs, and I had to basically be the bouncer
Nice.
at 18 for these.
That's freaking awesome.
It's a memory.
That fucking sucks.
Dude, that reminds me of one year on Black Friday. Me and my friends had planned, the whole Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday to kind of take turns being in line. That way, by the time the doors opened at Best Buy, we could all get in there. So, like, I was the first one there the night before, and then around like I want to say around like 6 in the morning, next friend comes in, kind of subs me out, right? And we just throughout the day we just kept subbing out. That way we would hold our place in line. So then last friends there, I go have Thanksgiving dinner with my family. We have a good time. We go back to Best Buy, we get in line, and some lady behind us, like I just noticed, she just keeps looking at us crazy because there's a whole ass group of us at this point, right? And so me and my buddy are talking, and he asked me what I was gonna buy, and I was like, oh, I'm probably just gonna buy like a TV or something, maybe an Xbox or whatever. And I was like, I'm just here to hang out, to be honest. Well, the person behind me hears that I'm gonna buy a TV, and they start flipping out. They start, making a big ass commotion, saying that we're cutting in line, we're holding spots, and we can't be doing that. Meanwhile, they're doing the same exact thing, like they're holding spots for the rest of their people. And well, they make a big old commotion. They shove me. I turn around. I'm about to punch this dude. Realize it's a woman, so I don't punch her. And like everyone started crowding around us. So next thing I know, fucking cops are up there with us, and they're like, "You guys got to leave. If not, you're all getting arrested." And we're all pissed off, and we're like, "Fuck it, it's not worth getting arrested for a $200 TV." So they let
That's
one friend
debatable.
stay in there, and they let the lady that started the whole shit stay in line as well. So I asked my friend to look up what TVs are on sale, right? And I was like, I'm just gonna give you the money. I find out she's trying to buy the same TV that I was looking at, and there's a limit of I think 4 TVs per person. So I give my buddy like $1,000. I was like, dude, buy all the TVs you can, get whatever you fucking can. Make sure this bitch doesn't get it. I take off. He calls me like 15 minutes later. He's like, "Hey, dude, I got your TV. Come pick it up." So I go, and she's still waiting in line. She's all pissed off. He walks out with all 4 TVs, dude, and she's just looking at us like, "You motherfuckers!" Come to find out, my buddy bought all the TVs that were left, and so yeah, I got to win that day, but I almost got arrested for a fucking $200 TV. So that was fun. But I think my favorite horror story, Thanksgiving horror story, was one year when I lived in California. One of my aunts decided to have Thanksgiving at her house. In California, like gangs are literally separated by streets, right? So I have cousins that are in gangs, and they're all in rival gangs. Best fucking Thanksgiving ever. We're all there eating dinner, and one of my cousins gets drunk, gets up, and just starts fucking shanking one of my other cousin because he represented a different gang. And yeah, that was the best Thanksgiving I've ever had.
That sounds like a blast.
But yeah, dude, you got a little blood, a little cranberry sauce, and some turkey. It was
Yeah,
a good
dude. I
time.
mean, same with me, dude. A little blood on my foot. Let's put that in the turkey. Whatever.
Turkey must have been dry.
Yeah. Gotta moisturize
Well,
that bitch up.
only
Well, the blood
difference
helps.
is, only difference is nobody stopped. Like Thanksgiving kept going on. They just ended up leaving. We gave my cousin some towels, and he just walked away.
Ah,
Just dinner theater at that point.
Yeah, dude. You know what? Next year I'll host a Friendsgiving dinner theater. See how that goes.
Invite your family.
I will. I'll invite some cousins.
Only invite your cousins. See what happens.
We'll play a game. Who gets stabbed first wins the prize.
Get a parker machine. Like, what's that for? Oh, don't worry. This is a new Thanksgiving set. Just in case people start stabbing each other. It's fine.
Pin the assault
Entertainment.
charge on the relative.
No,
That's
no
a good
charges
game.
involved.
You should team that.
We couldn't call the police. Half my family's illegal. We weren't gonna run that risk. Man, good times, good times.
Yeah, getting shanked. Good time. I mean, watching people get shanked. My bad. Good times. Good times.
We had some fun. We played some games after.
What kind of games did you play, Danny?
We played spin the knife on the table, bro.
Yeah.
I figured out who was gonna get the carve the turkey next year.
Figure it out. Okay. I don't have anything that can beat that. Damn, I thought my story of getting my foot sliced open was gonna be the most bloody, but no, Danny had to, of course, one up me with the
I'm sorry.
shank.
I didn't mean to one up you. I
Not
just
only did you tell one story, you told two, bro. We all told one, you greedy bastard.
calm down. Well, it's because Mason said Black Friday story, and it reminded me of the time I almost got arrested and became a petty bitch and walked out with all the TVs.
It's weird because I'd never heard your foot carving story before, and yet this popped up in my memories from, what was it, 10 years ago?
No, don't tell me. I think I know what it is. No, that was in March. Never mind, it's not that.
Found this very old drawing I made of you as a turkey.
I
That's
remember
fucking
this.
awesome.
I remember
So maybe I
that.
knew the story and just didn't.
I think my favorite one is still you making me like the mask dude from like the guy that held the masks.
Majora's
know.
Mask, yeah, the
Yeah, that
happy
guy.
mask salesman.
Yeah, that guy.
Nice.
I thought that was probably my favorite one so far.
You've
So
met
you're
with a
doing
terrible fate, haven't you?
So
I mean-
you guys have been cranking out a shitload of episodes of Accidental Chaos. Do y'all have a favorite one y'all have done so far?
Yeah,
That looked very genuine, but then it suddenly looked less genuine.
actually, I think I did like the Tanya Top one a lot because I was actually kind of surprised by how like into it she actually was with like a bunch of people she met online at a podcast that's a podcast. I thought that was fun. She brought some really good energy to it. She was also like her first like official like non-friend guest that Mace was able to find. I forgot what site he uses, but yeah, she was fun. She had really good energy, a lot of insight.
I've been very happy with how the guest episodes have been going. I actually I'll tell you a little bit more about this later, Chris, but I got hit up by an agent for, I don't know if I'm allowed to say who yet, but he's not an A-list actor, but he's in some stuff that I've actually been excited to watch. And I'm like, oh shit, he's in that? Cool.
You and me? Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
That's
Okay.
Well, I just got it this afternoon.
Oh, okay, shit, yeah. That's kind of cool.
That's badass.
Favorite
That's
episode
awesome.
that I would re-listen to the most, like if I was ever like just feeling like I needed a bit of, not inspiration, but like just to get back in the zone, I always go back to the second episode we ever did together.
Jesus fucking. Wait, like with the OG or with the.
No, with
the-
us.
Okay.
It was called Spring Things, and it was like loosely based around springtime, just traditions and how weird they are. Like, why is there an Easter bunny laying eggs around my house?
Okay.
I don't know. That was probably just the most like, it felt the most purely distilled of like our energy.
I still think that conspiracy DJ has might be true with the Easter Bunny. I think that's still a true thing.
Easter is a celebration of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
I actually like that one. I listened to it. That was a good theory on that as well. But that's cool. So your second episode's your favorite. Yours was what number was that, Bowen? It was one of the last 3, right?
No, I don't think so. I think
Yeah,
the
it
last
was
5.
officially it's classified as season 3, episode 1. I use like seasons to kind of like
Break it apart.
break things apart where on the platforms at least.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Podcasting is one of my favorite things ever, and it's a lot of fun when you start getting to get a bunch of guests on and do, different interviews, get to see different perspectives. So that's really cool. It makes me happy that you're enjoying it and you're thriving in it because it's also not hard to commit to something and do it on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis, however y'all record them. So that's awesome. I like the Shrek.
Oh, that was a fun one too. Fuck.
It was one of those things though where afterwards I was like, God, we could have brought up this, we could have referenced this, but like, well, the Shrek 2-isode is always going to be on the table. So.
Yeah. Same with the
Yeah,
Avatar Last
that's gonna be a
Airbender
good one.
episode. We're probably gonna do a Sonic episode to kind of correlate. I mean, I think that would be a good idea.
I put feelers out to try and get like maybe like one of the like B-list Sonic tubers to see if they want to hop in.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking awesome, dude. I mean, I saw the trailer that came out yesterday. Fuck, was it today? No,
yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. It's fucking great. I'm actually really hyped for Sonic 3. Like, it's gonna be a good movie. If it's shit, I'm so to say it's a good movie. I don't care. It's got Keanu in there and Jim Carrey playing a character and also his character's grandpa, which I think is the funniest thing. I wish they would have done it earlier with Jim Carrey. That's like a role he was born to play.
It is funny though because like as the token like Sonic cringe guy, like I'm over here going, okay, so Like, if you haven't played that era of games, that character that he's playing in this movie is supposed to be one of the most tragic and dark characters in the whole like franchise, because it was during that era in the early 2000s where all the the cartoony series were trying to go really, really dark. And he's supposed to have been like dead, executed in secret by the government and stuff like that. And now he's alive and played by Jim Carrey. So I'm like, there might be some tonal dissonance, but we'll see.
Maybe just a little bit.
I still think it's hilarious to see to hear what's the name, Idris Elba to say Pika Pika in the trailer. I was like, that was something I wasn't expecting my 30 years of life to hear someone like that say Pika Pika. You guys haven't watched the trailer, have you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
The trailer.
To be
I've seen
100% honest
bits and
with
pieces
you,
of it.
I haven't even seen the first or second movie.
What
I've
is
played the
wrong
games.
with you?
Never seen the movies.
They're pretty good movies, I'm not gonna lie. They're really enjoyable.
First one's pretty skippable because it's like, it's not very Sonic-y, but then the second one's like, okay, we can do all the Sonic-y things now.
They had the budget for it.
So the first one was the children's movie. The second one was the actual Sonic's movie.
Yeah, first one's more like that movie Hop, or like Alvin and the Chipmunks, where it's like mostly human stuff, but then there's like the one animal hanging out.
Okay.
That type. It's
So
like
it's like
buddy.
Stuart Little.
Yeah, it's like a buddy road trip movie.
Gotcha. Alan, you're right over there. You're awfully quiet today.
We're talking about stuff that is out of my spectrum.
This is the problem I have with that one.
What's
He
on your
doesn't know
spectrum?
shit about shit.
He's got the tism.
I could have worded that differently.
I'm not like that deep into Sonic. I mean, I kind of grew up watching it, but not that much. I think I watched more like Yu-Gi-Oh, Zoids, Gundam,
Dudes, what is this shit?
original Pokemon. That was about it.
Wait, did either one of you from Accidental Chaos ever watch like Saturday morning cartoons?
Of course.
Have y'all
We
ever thought of? Did y'all do an episode on it?
We did a bit about it at one point, just like what were the top 5. Well, it was supposed to be Saturday morning cartoons that shaped our childhood, but then it devolved into like I picked Family Guy as one of mine.
Dude, I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
I mean, they're still there, they're just not the same.
They're
Yeah,
on
but
YouTube.
Yeah, they're not on fucking, what was it?
I don't have cable, so I actually
I
don't
don't
know.
even remember the channel. I just
Is it
remember I used to wake
WB
up
and like 4
Yeah.
Kids or some shit?
Y'all know what I miss is did y'all watch Cartoon Network back in the day?
Yes.
I still do.
And like all throughout the week, there was a cutoff time where it would turn into Adult Swim, and it's like, oh shit, you got to go to bed. But on Friday nights, you got to stay up till 11. They'd keep showing the cartoon. It was like, was it Cartoon Fridays? And it's like just being 10 years old and being up at like 10 at night watching Ed, Edd and Eddy. You feel like goddamn king of the world.
Craziest thing is if you stayed up 1 hour later till about midnight, the ads that came on Cartoon Network.
God
were
damn it.
awful. Me and Alan talked about this, I think last week. It's on the episode we're going to release next week. But we're talking about all the crazy ads, like the Extends ad would actually come out on the Cartoon Network.
It's gone wild. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're talking about how awesome it was to grow up pre-internet, where you had to actually go out your way and do something bad. It wasn't all just on your phone, but those were good times. Do y'all remember any of the crazy ads that used to play on there?
I didn't even know they had Girls Gone Wild on Cartoon Network. I thought that was like MTV and Spike.
I remember that popping up on MTV because I remember I went to my buddy Ross's like 11th birthday party.
Uh-huh.
And I come out of the bathroom and I'm like, where the hell did everybody go? And I go and I find them all gathered around this like 8-inch TV, just watching this commercial, like just like in a trance. Guys, what's going on? I thought we were playing Super Smash Brothers.
No, they're boobies. So, yeah.
One second. Kind of weird that they did that in a group.
I mean, that's the only way you could see it back then. See, I grew up with a lot of cousins. I remember one time.
No.
One time we found out that one of my aunts had Cinemax. So we all planned to have a sleepover at their house. Literally fucking 12 like 8-year-olds stayed up late as fuck just to be able to watch the softcore stuff that would come on Cinemax.
Great.
Was this also on Thanksgiving?
I mean, it could have been.
Put some gravy on them titties.
Man, I miss those days with having to watch it on mute so no one here.
Oh, dude, fuck, you're right. I wasn't able to lock the door, so I like put it on like really low volume, like here, make sure no one was coming in. try to like have my lightning flash reflexes like hit the previous button, the Cartoon Network, and never saw when they come in.
Yeah,
But then you'd go to Cartoon Network and it's after midnight, and suddenly it's the same shit.
But Family Guy.
No, dude, the ads. I'm telling you, the ads on Cartoon Network were crazy.
The ads
I
on
do
Cartoon
remember
Network
the
on-
Extends and like what was the other one, Enzyte.
I don't remember the Cartoon Network.
This is
though.
Bob.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Fuck, the fucking jingle. Okay, that rattled the
Yeah,
dust a
it
little
would
bit.
start
Fuck,
off
okay.
in black and white,
Fuck,
and then they'd show
okay.
him smiling, and it's all in color.
Damn, okay.
Those were awesome.
Bro, our childhood was like, here, you're gonna have ED eventually. Just go start early. There you go. Get Extends.
I think they set us up for this, dude.
They have live streams on YouTube where people just stream hours-long blocks of like late 90s, early 2000s commercials. And we've been, like my partner and I, will just sit and we'll watch them for ungodly long sessions. Like, oh, I remember that one. It's always, you don't realize how many of these are just stored in your mental hard drive until suddenly it's like, you said you'd call Sears. I'll call today. You'll call now. I'll call now. And I'm like,
Oh, what was the carpet one?
Shit.
There used to be a carpet one, and they had a really like catchy phone number.
300-588-2300 Empire.
That one.
The kids I teach know that one, so I'm thinking that either came back as a TikTok jingle or it's still airing somewhere.
No overlap.
Speaking of,
great.
I found this out last year. But speaking of like, they have blocks of commercials. They also have started doing like the holiday specials get rerun on YouTube in like blocks, which I think is pretty fucking cool. The one that they didn't have though last year, which I hope they bring back this year, was the Ed, Edd and Eddy Christmas special. Like I could not find that anywhere, and I was like, "Where the fuck is it?" I found
You know what? It's because it's in July.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. That's right. It is in July, isn't it? Fuck.
So, do y'all have a favorite holiday special that y'all go to around these times?
Oh, that's a great question, actually. Fuck. I mean, the Ed and Eddy ones for both holiday and Christmas really still make me laugh like a fucking child to this day, and I'm 30. Honestly, the Home Improvement specials, though. I've been rewatching Home Improvement because, I want to feel nostalgia, and I'm 30. So, like, I think Tim Allen was, like, also in his 30s when he did it, so I kind of want to relate somehow to a famous person. Those specials were actually really fucking good. And I'm still amazed by how good the writing was back then, but it would not hold up today, which really pisses me off. Because it's very certain directed way. But yeah, I've been watching those a lot, and then the How I Met Your Mother specials as well.
Nice. Okay.
I usually try to cram as many just little holiday specials in as I can, even just stuff I've never heard of before. But I think the three main ones that I watch every year are A Year Without a Santa Claus, Muppet Christmas Carol, which is weirdly enough probably one of the most faithful adaptations of A Christmas Carol out there, like with or without Kermit the Frog present. But and then the first Family Guy Christmas special from like 1999 with Kid Save Santa.
I forget Family Guy's that old. I also forgot fucking Elf. I always watch Elf at least once a year. Elf and Halloween.
Elf, yeah.
Okay, Alan.
I think the only ones that I really watched were because it was on TV not too long ago. Actually, it was the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen. Yeah.
I think that was like right after he got busted with cocaine or some shit.
He was dealing with a lot of snow around that time.
Bro, he's gonna fuck.
Did y'all see that they made a show out of that like a couple years back? I watched a few episodes and I was like, okay, this is all right, but it's also like they wrote him to be the most stereotypical boomer possible. So it's just like Santa complaining about these kids on their phones. I'm like, okay.
I think they're doing season 3 this year. I'm not 100% sure. But
wait,
I don't
there's
think...
more than one season?
Yeah, there's two. There's two. They have I forget his name. Fuck, the guy that's from Harold and Kumar. They have Kumar and as the antagonist for the second season, I think. Or I think my season backs up, mixed up.
Timmy's Toy Story money is starting to dry up.
I think they're doing. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, carry on.
I think my go-to is always the SpongeBob Christmas one when they first find out about Christmas and Santa. Yeah. So I love that one. South Park with Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. That's always a go-to for me. And then The Simpsons, first Christmas special as well, where they get Santa's little helper.
Hood classic.
Those are my go-tos for sure. Then Christmas movie-wise, I always watch, I think it's next Friday or Friday after next.
Friday after next.
One of those is a Christmas one. Yeah.
One of them is definitely Christmas. Yes.
Me and my partner were always quoting Cat Williams in that movie when he's like, I'm just going to get drunk and watch The Grinch.
I know this isn't a Christmas special, but I gotta ask: is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically.
No, it is a Christmas movie. Fuck you. No, we're not doing
At heart.
It's about
On
the
a
season.
technicality, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
That's a good question. I want to say The Night Before. Like, I'm leaning heavily towards that movie with Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
So good, dude.
Did I see it in theater to you, or was that with Allie? I forgot. Because I know we were seeing a lot of movies back in 2013. We saw We're the Millers, I think, that year too.
I vaguely remember. Was it called The Night Before?
Yeah.
Yes, it's so good, dude.
It's such a good fucking movie. It's probably one of Seth Rogen's better movies, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite Christmas movies as well.
I think I watched it last year, and then my brain has already dumped the memory.
Dude, you gotta rewatch it again this year if you remember it.
So funny, dude.
It's so fucking funny.
It's probably one of the best ones. You're right. I think that is one of Rogen's best ones.
I think it's like that right after like This Is the End is probably like my two. That and fucking The Internship. It's probably The Interview. Might be
The
my top
Internship?
3. The Interview, my bad, with Kim Jong
Oh, the
Un.
interview? Yeah. Oh, no, I love Pineapple Express.
Pineapple
just
Express is
watched
so
it the
good,
other
but
day.
I watched that after I watched the Night Before. I did it backwards. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't hold up. Doesn't really hold up to The Night Before.
What about Sausage Party?
Sausage Party is I said it with my mom, and that was fucking weird. I don't know why. I think it was because I wasn't 17 yet, so she had to go, and I was like, I want to see this movie because it's Seth Rogen, and it's funny as fuck to me.
That long ago?
I
No
think so.
way.
Yeah, hold on. I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't
No
think I was 17.
way.
I feel like I had to be in my 20s when that one came out.
Did I not see this
Yeah.
one with my mom, and I saw it with you guys instead?
That sounds to me like you as an adult just made the conscious decision to take your mom to see a movie called Sausage Party.
No, yeah, it was 2016. Fuck.
You made some bad decisions there.
I really
buddy.
did then.
Granted, I took my grandma to see the Zohan, but I was in middle school.
Okay, Sausage Party is admittedly worse because of the final scene. That's just, yeah.
Yeah. I remember watching that at the movie theater, and everyone was just like, what the fuck are we watching?
I think that was everybody, whoever watched the movie in general, was like, what the hell? Why are we here? Why
No,
is
dude,
all the food
movie
fucking?
theater, though. Like, there was a lot of kids there with their moms.
Like, Mommy, what is the bagel doing with the... I don't even know what that is.
This
The falafel?
Pixar.
What was it?
No, it was not. I think it was DreamWorks.
I know it wasn't Pixar.
Fuck you.
Oh, but a great move for Pixar. to really extend their
Yeah, they really extend their brand and include. Not only do you have really good movies for your children, but now we have movies where they fucking food fucks each other.
Imagine
I mean,
the toys that would have gotten introduced
Yeah.
in the next Toy Story.
I was gonna say they could have really flipped the Toy Story movie.
I mean, they can still make an adult Toy Story. I mean, what is it? They're doing Toy Story 5 now or some shit. They can keep going.
Toy Story 69.
Toy Story 5, Andy's mom.
Jesus
Andy's mom's
Christ.
basement. Ooh, what's that? Don't touch that. It's a vibrator. Actually, would the toys talk? Like, could a vibrator talk to you? Oh, I mean,
No spoilers.
I'm thinking too much into this now. Fuck. I blame Danny.
I'm glad you're not thinking about beads or anything.
Why would?
Imagine
the
their
first-
reaction being put into use.
I think we all know Danny has
We're
beads
hiding.
now. Where? In your butt. I read some really fucked up Reddit stories about anal beads, though, like on Reddit. I'm not going to share them here, but
What were you browsing for?
Am I the asshole? And somehow I got an anal bead story.
What did you try to start her like a
Yeah,
a
basically.
lawnmower?
And he was like, she hasn't texted me since. I'm like, bro, I don't blame her. What the fuck? You fucking like made her like
Just trying to start the dishwasher, bro.
fucking made her prolapse.
A full start.
Start the dishwasher. Okay, Danny. God damn it.
I called her my human Beyblade, and for some reason she just wasn't on board with that.
For some reason, she only let it rip. That's about it.
Jesus Christ.
Careful. Alan has some trauma with farts, bro. He almost lost his
Do
eye.
tell.
We don't have to. We're fine.
Daniel keeps saying that he thinks that somebody farted on my pillow, and that's how I
Right.
ended up with like a cyst in my eye.
The fuck,
Hold
dude?
on.
What is wrong with you,
He
Danny?
says thought, right? We confirmed this one time. We were having game night, and he pulled a card that said, what did it say? Have you ever given someone a mustache ride? And then one of us jokingly said, oh, that's how he caught pink eye. And his wife just told it all with her eyes, dude. She turned bright red. And we, at that moment, confirmed that he almost lost his eye to a fart. It's a little fecal matter, you know.
That's what he thinks.
Well, that's not what
Oh.
I think. So.
A little
Really?
fecal matter
You
is
guys
never.
did not deny it at all.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but that was two totally different events.
Even now, you're not directly saying it didn't happen.
Alan, just let's deny it now. If it didn't
I mean,
happen,
it took
then you could-
months to take effect if it really did. Almost went blind, actually.
You have a little fecal matter. You almost lost an eye.
There's just gonna be some George R.R. Martin shit. We're not gonna know the truth till
he dies.
like 30
So,
years from
what's
now.
later?
I'm taking it to the grave.
You know what?
You know
Alan,
what you
next
should do?
screenplay
With
is
his
gonna be
dying
a
breath. Yeah, it was a fart.
lot.
He's gonna put Danny in his will, and all he's gonna say in his will whenever he dies is like, "Yeah, Danny, she farted in my face." I'm like,
It
oh,
was a
okay.
fart.
Jesus Christ.
I
Just put
legit
a-
almost lost an eye though. We started calling them patches because it was a serious situation.
Yeah.
That's.
But see,
fucked.
Alan, that's how you know we love you, dude. We made jokes about your serious situation to brighten up your day.
He's like, yeah, but you could have called me an ambulance first.
They didn't want to take me to the hospital.
It would have been an inconvenience, just like
Bro,
my
you would,
parents.
I'm telling you, the last person you want to take you to the hospital is me because I'll start making up shit on how this shit happened.
And
Okay.
he did on that one episode that he recorded with his wife.
Oh yeah, I literally recorded. So my wife, a couple months back, she tried to kick me, missed, hit our trash can, and we have like this trash can in our restroom that's all steel, but it's in the shape of a hexagon, so it has sharp corners. And she like exploded her toe, like it just. So when we went to the doctor, I started telling everyone that she abuses me and I was a victim of domestic violence. They actually made us file a report.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Taking Danny off my emergency contacts list. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, you don't want me there.
yeah. You're fine. If I'm dying, you're gonna be the person I tell last. Well,
Like, let's
That's the
be
last to
honest.
know.
If I would have taken Alan to the hospital, I would have told him straight up. His wife shit in his eye.
it's like, so sir, what happened? He'd be like, his wife shitted on his face.
Jesus Christ.
This after a night of Taco Bell in an instant of intense passion, she let one rip. Anywho, enough about Alan getting farted in the face. What's your favorite Christmas movie, Alan?
The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
I thought you were about to make
That's
a
the
fart
right
joke.
answer.
God,
I
you
tried
said
watching
whole Jim
the
Carrey.
one that was on Netflix, the animated one.
Yeah.
Benedict
Alright.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah. I didn't mind that one.
He's too nice in that one. That's the only thing. He's like not. He just seems like a single gay man that's slightly annoyed with the
Wait,
world.
this is how you described the movie to me before. I remember this. Okay.
Well, that's really how it is. Like he doesn't even. He's not even rude to the dog. There's no redemption there because he's like. He's just mildly annoyed.
Damn,
So it
no
doesn't
animal
make sense
abuse.
that he does all the stuff because it's like the equivalent of like there's a fly buzzing around your head and you're like, you know what, fuck this, and then you nuke your house.
I mean, I would do the same thing. It's annoying as fly.
Yeah. You would nick your whole house for a fly?
Yeah, dude. No.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
puppy dog.
Was that a cat or was that a dog?
No,
Yeah,
that was my
dog.
dog.
Was it your parrot?
You have a parrot?
Oh, yeah. I have a
What the
parakeet.
fuck you get a parrot? Parakeet, okay.
Yeah, a parakeet. A
think
parrot is
interest
a
went
goddamn
from-
experience.
He's trying to turn into a pirate, dude. I'm telling you.
It's like,
That
it's
eye
not the
injury
big
really
motherfucker.
changes
I don't
his whole
like the tiny
lifestyle.
ones.
They can still talk though, right? Okay, that's why I lost my interest
I
in.
thought they could.
They say that they can, but they're more like songbirds.
The one at Taqueria Ruby doesn't shut the fuck up.
Teach you how to do Crazy Train.
Crazy
Pulled
tree.
up there late at night one time, which for if y'all have y'all ever been to Taqueria Ruby back in its heyday?
Mm-mm.
It's like near Cypress, like between Houston and Cypress, and it was this outdoor taco truck that was 24/7. Like I've gone there at 5 a.m. on Christmas morning, right off 290 and Huffmeister, and they used to have
well,
like
yeah, that place.
birds and turkeys and rabbits everywhere. By like a few years in, most of the animals were gone, but they kept the parrot, and I'd go up there, and at 2 a.m., it's just mimicking two people like loudly and aggressively arguing with each other in Spanish. Like that bird just called me a puta.
I forgot about that. I've been there once, and it was like one of the best tacos I've had in my life, and I forgot about it ever since. Next to fucking Cy Ridge, not Cy Ridge. I forget the school.
Falls, I think.
Yeah,
by
Cy Falls. Okay, yeah. Is it still there?
It's there. I think the last few times we gone, they moved like literally right down the road to an indoor location,
Okay, that's probably good.
which
Okay.
I kind of prefer.
Nice.
Yeah,
Brick and
especially in
mortar, huh?
Houston.
Not better than food truck, huh?
What are you saying about jerking off?
What?
What?
Not you,
We
Bowen.
know what's on your mind.
You
Nah,
hear
I
what
didn't
you
know
want
this
to hear.
podcast.
I'm just glad we're actually
You had
seeing his
one
face and
hand
not
under
his
the table
nuts.
the whole time. It's kind of
That
sus.
hasn't happened in like years. Fuck off.
What's the story here?
I used to have my. I have a.
He has a nut cap.
Yeah, he's got a
I got one of those.
I had a
got-
tripod that I would use to do it, and I just have it on my computer. But like I forget to adjust it, so every time I pop into a room, it'd be right there at my crotch.
He legit had a nut cap. We all know what that was used for.
You were ahead of the times.
Follow Bowen on
He's
OnlyFans.
still sitting there trying to figure out his mic, and you just see him scratching away at it.
Man, good times, good times.
That was like 2020.
Was it? It was. Oh yeah, it was COVID times. You were
Yeah,
He's
putting
wearing
Jesus at the
shorts,
time.
hairy ass legs. Jesus Christ!
Bro, it's fucking. What do you want me to wear? Fucking pants and it's 95 degrees in Houston, Texas.
No, I'm just glad you were actually wearing pants when you.
I
switched
always
to that
wear
camera.
pants.
Yeah,
the
thank
most
God,
part.
dude. Thank God you didn't have a nut slip out.
Like fucking bad grandpa.
He's 30 now. You know them balls hit the water.
Yeah, dude, I'm old now. Back problems, saggy nuts. No gray hair yet.
In your
Basically.
pants.
I haven't done that yet. No, we're
I've
good.
done that twice.
Since you turned 30, what the fuck?
Dude, after you turn 30, you can't trust the fart at all. I'm just being honest. Don't trust them, dude.
Bro, I've been trusting farts all day. I've been okay. I did shit earlier, but okay. But I mean, so for me, it's my balls sag. For Danny, he can't trust his bowels. Okay.
I can't
I think
trust my
it
bowels.
affects.
no.
Mason, what can you trust when you hit 30?
What can you trust?
What couldn't you trust? Like what went first? Your saggy nuts. Couldn't trust your bowels.
Well, it's not that I didn't trust my saggy nuts. It was more just I had to come to terms with them.
Oh, okay. That makes
You ever
sense.
sit on your nuts? That's an awkward
Dude,
thing
I've
to
done
do.
that once, but that was like a while ago. Like when I was like 26, and it hurt like a bitch.
On a hot sunny day, they just droop, huh?
I was going into work, and I actually as soon as I sat down, I sat on my balls, and I was like, I texted my boss like, hey, I want to be late. He's like, why? You don't want to know. It's like, what you do, Mike? It's okay. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I would have just told him.
It was a girl, so
So she can't
Good call
relate.
not telling her. She might have sat on a lip or something.
I don't think that's the same thing, but okay.
I don't think it's the same feeling either. But
I will say going commando is a lot riskier.
I haven't gone commando since I was like 5.
I know
no.
that to not be true.
at this
Unfortunately.
Hey, no, you don't. Wait, what?
The first time you mooned me, I thought you were showing me your new fur stockings you got at Burlington.
God.
Well, I pulled. I had underwear on still. I just pulled it down.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I have 2 layers. I have hair, then I have like underwear, then I have pants.
Like you're ready to hibernate for the winter.
Dude,
He had
basically,
his winter coat on.
I'm a fucking werewolf, bro.
And grew in.
Didn't I moon the toll worker at one time too? I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't
But
remember
that's
that
the
one.
best. You ever moon like the tollway? That way, when you get the ticket like a week later, it's just your ass.
No.
Never done that before.
No. Surprisingly,
Just
I've never
me?
done that.
Did you at least cover the license plate? No. Wait, was I
No.
supposed
I wanted them to send me the picture.
It
I'll happily pay for it. I just wanted to see my own ass.
was my
No,
profile
I didn't
pic
want
for
to
a
pay
while.
for it. I wanted it to go to court.
As you can see, officer, I plead the fifth.
I'm like, that's not me.
What does that even mean?
That was my plan. Go in there and be like, that's not me.
This appears to be a photo of the full moon.
Right?
I couldn't use that excuse for my ass. My ass is too hairy.
No, I'm like, you gotta prove that's me.
We call it the new moon.
Okay.
It's not after I fart. I'm okay. Might be a mudslide by then.
Please don't.
I think Roll Walmart still rents out those carpet cleaners.
Alright, so we've gone almost an hour. Oh, just about an hour. I say we wrap this up by reading our little screenplay here
I don't
and
want
calling it a night. Y'all down?
Jesus Christ.
to. I don't want to.
Alright. Should I share it? I think that'll be the easiest, right? Alright, Alan, you're gonna do the chick, right?
I guess.
So you can be Chloe. Bowen, are you gonna read as Bowen or
Nah, I want Mason to do it. He said he already volunteered.
okay?
Let me just get into character. I'll
It's not high school Bowen, bitch.
take a few Benadryls. Let's,
Okay, that's about right. Okay.
So this is a screenplay that we wrote a while back. It's powered by GPT. Chat GPT. This is 100% original Paper Plate Media property that we are working on getting produced to a short film.
There's no fucking way we're actually doing that.
Bro, I don't know if I told you this. I wrote a whole ass children's book, and it's in process of being published.
My God.
So we're making moves here.
Chris doesn't know about the Accidental Chaos Christmas album. Shit, and he's right here and heard me mention it.
No. I know all the
Please
secrets.
do that. That would be great.
Actually, Mason has a decent amount of like shorts that he has on his Facebook, right? Or like videos.
So I'm actually doing that. I'm recording the songs. I'm going to have Alex hop on a couple of the tracks and then cut in a few things and then cut it together and make it like a cross promotional.
Dude, that is awesome.
Accidental Christmas.
What happened here? I don't know. Santa fell down.
That's going to be perfect. All right. So Mason's reading for Bowen. Alan, you'll be Chloe, who is our other character.
And then it's narrator.
And I guess I'll be the narrator.
Because I can't read words.
I can definitely read better than Bowen.
Yeah.
We can at least agree on that.
Yeah.
Bowen, what actor do you want to play you? Like if you had to cast?
Oh, damn, dude. I
was hoping Bowen would read it as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't want to read it. Dude, I haven't done oh, no.
Can you imagine Jason's take him?
I can go Hank Hill. I can give you the Keanu treatment.
Nah, Keanu's too cool for me.
We gotta do Hank Hill.
Yeah, I think Hank Hill might be the schmooth. Which makes no sense, but okay.
Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we open the scene on a bustling college campus. Students laugh and chat as they walk to their classes. In the distance, Bowen, an awkward yet quietly intense college student, walks through the crowds, seemingly invisible. His eyes dart from girl to girl, hoping for eye contact, acknowledgement, or even a smile. But
it's
none
like a goddamn predator.
Being alone isn't so bad. You get used to it after a while. People say rejection builds character, but no one tells you how much rejection can change you.
Bowen sits in his dark, cluttered dorm room, eyes fixated on his computer screen. The glow of dating apps illuminate his face, frustration building with every failed attempt at making a connection. His phone buzzes, another rejection.
Maybe they just don't see me. Maybe I'm too invisible for them.
He closes his laptop, defeated when his phone lights up with a new message. Hey, want to meet up? A brief moment of hope crosses his face. Okay, this is at the bar. Bowen walks into a small, dimly lit bar. He nervously scans the room before spotting her. Chloe. She's sitting at a booth, twirling her drink, making eye contact. Bowen sits opposite her, his hand shaking slightly.
I don't know if I can do the voice. I've never done it in other sentences like this. You're cuter than I thought you'd be.
Bowen blushes, unsure how to respond. For once, he feels noticed. Enter dorm room, nighttime. The scene cuts to Bowen and Chloe back in Bowen's dorm room. A palpable, awkward tension in the air. They kiss awkwardly before things quickly escalate to sex. Bowen, inexperienced but eager, grabs a condom from his nightstand, a gold Magnum condom. He fumbles nervously with it.
Well, is this how it's supposed to feel? Connection? Acceptance?
As they finish, Chloe hurriedly gets dressed. Bowen lies back, a sense of satisfaction. Mixed with anxiety, Chloe leaves without a word, and Bowen watches her go, slightly confused by her silence. Weeks later, Bowen is in class, his professor's voice drowned out by his thoughts. His phone buzzes. It's a message from Chloe. We need to talk. Okay? Enter coffee shop. Chloe sits across from Bowen, her eyes filled with nervous energy. She looks down at her drink, then up at him.
I'm pregnant, Bowen.
The words hit Bowen like a sledgehammer. He freezes, his world spinning. He struggles to process the news.
Whoa! Pregnant, but I used protection, and it's been like 12 hours, but I used protection.
Chloe bites her lip.
Broke Bowen.
The panic sets in. Bowen's hands tremble. He stares at her, words failing him. His breath becomes erratic. His mind spirals. Bowen is pacing. He's sweating, panicking, unsure of what to do. The walls seem to close in on him as he visualizes his future crumbling before him.
God dang it, I can't handle this. I can't handle her.
He grabs another condom from his nightstand, the same gold magnum. His breathing steadies as he stares at it. His expression shifts. His eyes darken. Enter Chloe's apartment at night. Bowen shows up at Chloe's apartment under the guise of talking things through. Chloe, still nervous, opens the door and lets him in.
Look, I know this is scary, but we'll figure it out.
Bowen's eyes shift to the condom in his pocket. The panic turns to something colder, more calculated. Chloe turns her back for a moment, and that's when Bowen strikes. He lunges, pulling the condom over her head. Chloe gasps, struggles, but Bowen is stronger than he seems. She flails, her eyes wide with shock and fear. Moments later, Chloe collapses, her lifeless body falls to the floor. A gold magnum condom lying beside her. Bowen's dorm room. Bowen sits in the dark, covered in sweat, his hands trembling. He stares at his reflection in the mirror. Something different is in his eyes now. A hunger. He's no longer the awkward, shy kid he once was. Something darker has awakened inside him.
Rejection. It's all I ever knew.
A chilling montage of Bowen now fully embracing his identity as latex, stalking and killing every girl who's ever rejected him. He follows a girl from his class, and after she rejects his attempt at asking her out, he strikes. In a sorority house, he suffocates another victim, always leaving behind his signature gold magnum condom beside their body. As the body count rises, the media dubs him the Magnum Killer. Detectives study the pattern, a map of victims, all connected to the same college. The gold magnum condoms left behind are the only clue. Bowen watches the news coverage, his face emotionless. The world is starting to notice him. He finally has the attention he's always craved, even if it's all for the wrong reasons.
They see me now. They'll always see me.
Bowen prepares for his final act, his ultimate rejection. The girl who humiliated him at a party freshman year. He watches her through the window, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. As Bowen approaches her, the camera zooms in on his face, a haunting, calm expression as he pulls a gold magnum from his pocket, ready to make his final kill. The end.
Unfortunately, I'm the only one with protection.
That's a better tagline, I'm not gonna lie.
It's better.
I don't know.
I
I'm
hate
not,
Jesus
that.
fucking Christ.
I don't consider myself an auteur or someone who's that knowledgeable about the industry, but I would say we're looking at least the next Frozen here.
I hated that.
I think so. I think we're at least touching Shrek's ankles at this point.
Yeah,
And with a little bit of script revision, we might be up to Shrek's taint at least.
God damn it.
That's the goal.
That's the
Show
goal.
me the green.
If that's
Awesome,
the only
guys.
bag we obtain from this, then I'll be happy.
And it was worth it. Actually, I found a couple animators on Fiverr.
Jesus Christ, please do
So
not.
we might be able to make this into a short film now that I have someone reading the lines.
I get royalty rights because my last name's being used.
Look, man,
Your likeness as well, I assume.
I'm willing to spend up to $200 on this.
I'll take 5%.
Why did they just reuse the Ringo model from Yellow Submarine?
Maybe I can find someone that does like animation.
I really hope you don't, but I kind of hope you do because I think that
I want a full Japanese voiceover.
No. We'll have Pikachu as the detective.
You mean Ryan Reynolds? Awesome, that'd be cool.
You know what's funny is this all started off as this really stupid idea that I just had to follow through on one day.
And when it's finally done and released, we pitch it as a project showcasing the dangers of AI.
Yeah.
We should, right?
I agree with that sentiment.
Well, that was fun, guys. Thank you guys for joining us today on this not so Thanksgiving special. It was more like I hate fucking sweet potato pie.
We hate Thanksgiving, but we like non-dry turkey.
Everyone post the hashtag fuck sweet potatoes.
Well, I like sweet
For a
potatoes.
shout
Like
out.
green bean casserole.
Fucking Bowen. But I like sweet potatoes.
No, we're gonna hashtag it. Don't drop the turkey.
God damn it!
Apologize to your dad for me ahead of.
It's okay. You probably wouldn't listen to podcasts anyways. He's too drunk.
I hope not, because I've said some things about that
No,
man.
I don't. No, he. I would tell him about it. He'd immediately forget about it. Honestly, think about a
Done
podcast.
several
Really?
impressions of him.
Yeah, I can't tell my mom or my dad about this podcast because I've talked shit about him a couple times. And
Oh my God.
lovingness. It's like family shit talk, you know. But you know, you
There
live
we
with
go, there
them.
we go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're like fuck them. No, it's more like they're annoying.
My mom's
Nice.
gonna question the list.
His mom
last bit.
listens.
Yeah,
What?
my mom listens and her best friend listen.
The last bit? That's not fat. That made me. Yeah, no. It's
That was a
fiction.
great bit, dude.
I did.
It's a whole short movie we have here. You know, short film,
If
Short
anything,
story,
they
basically.
might know some investors.
right? If anything, they might throw us a couple bucks so we can make this happen.
Literally $2. Here you go. That's
But yeah, well, this was fun, guys. I appreciate y'all coming on. Maybe next time we'll have a little bit more of a plan rather than just Bowen texting us 2 days ago that we should do a
It was
Thanksgiving
3.
special. But I appreciate y'all for coming on. Thank you, Bowen. Thank you, Mason. Thank you, Mr. AOZ, for joining tonight. This has been the Weekly D Podcast. I'm your host, Danny G. And remember, if you can't get it daily, get it weekly. Also, go check out Accidental Chaos, dropping new episodes every Wednesday. Peace.
You don't-
Who the fuck is that?
The fuck? What happened to Pudgy Jesus with a beard? Boy, looks like a badly waxed after 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
She went in and asked for a Brazilian and got a taper fade. Boy, what the fuck happened to Bowen, dog? Did we lose him? Did I lose you? Can you hear me?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, God.
He looked like this lady. Like she forgot to shave.
God damn. Oh, Amy Poehler looking at us. That's a good one. I got to him like that. Damn. I love how he's talking and we can't hear him, but he doesn't realize it yet.
Back. Oh, back.
I think I found Bowen's profile pic, bro. I got you.
Ooh. He's like, why did I even agree to this? I can't even see it.
So he turns that
You know
beard
what?
down a little bit more.
My
He's
mic's
gonna
not
look like
working,
Tommy
but
Kibble.
fuck you guys.
He did.